All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Carter versus McCoy. Ms. Carter, you are suing Mr. McCoy for $450. You say this is to cover an urgent care bill and prescription eye ointment because you claim he used the wrong glue on your eye?
Yes.
What happened?
Instead of using the actual eyelash glue, he used weave glue, and I actually caught an infection.
Oh, so for a lash application?
Yes. Well, I actually got my makeup done for him because I had a gala event to attend, and you know, I just wanted to look cute that day and not uproar anybody, but also show them that I did have beauty and brains. And he kind of ruined my night because my eyelashes were very irritated, and I had to leave the gala early because I had to literally kept fidgeting with my eyelashes, and they started turning red, and I was quite embarrassed.
So where did you find Mr. McCoy?
I actually found McCoy via Instagram, and I admire his work. His work was very nice, and I thought he had potential.
When you say someone has potential, that doesn't seem like they're an expert in their field. It seems like there's someone starting off and you think they have potential. Did he look like he had a reputable business?
Yes, he did.
All right, Mr. McCoy, what's your response? Did you put weave glue on the eyelashes?
Your Honor, I did. You know, and at the end of the day, I have on lashes right now, and I use the same type of glue. Negative Nancy, she's trying to sit here and say that she didn't know about it or anything, but I told her, and she was okay with it. And not only that, but she rushed me, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he did not tell me about it. I actually found it quite strange because in the middle of him doing it, he's like, close your eyes. And as I'm doing that, you know, I'm kind of opening him because he's trying to put the lashes on. I kind of see that he's using weave glue. And I'm asking him like, hey, why are you using weave glue instead of eyelash glue? And he hit me with, oh, honey, this is a beauty trick. You know what I mean? We use this one because it's cheaper, honey, and it lasts longer. And so me thinking he's a professional, I thought I just ran with it.
First of all, Your Honor.
Now, we hear from McCoy, who defends his actions by saying the glue is commonly used in the beauty industry and that Trennis agreed to it. He claims it was a beauty trick that lasted longer and saved money. But did he really disclose all the risks to his client? And was Trennis truly aware of what was being used on her eyes? McCoy's testimony seems to clash with Trennis' version of events. Did he take full responsibility, or is this simply a case of poor judgment? What do you think? Should McCoy have been more transparent about the glue he used?
You were aware that he was using weave glue, and that's the weave for your hair?
Yes.
On your eyelash. So you're bonding an eyelash onto your eye with...
I didn't even become aware until it was already on there, and then I noticed, like...
And then you said something to him?
Yes, I said something to him.
And what was his response?
That's what he said. Oh, honey, this is the beauty trick. It's cheap.
Your Honor,
Are you like a licensed makeup artist?
I mean, I'm not licensed, but I'm like a perfectionist because I've been doing it for over 20 years. Like, you see my face. It's beat for the gods and goddesses, okay? So, mind you, not only that, but I have evidence. You don't need a license.
I'd like to see your evidence.
Yes, please.
What does your evidence show?
And then not only that, Your Honor, she should be grateful and thanking the gods, like thanking God above that I even worked with her because I turned her into a Nayance to a Slayance, okay? Let me tell you.
At least I'm a Yance.
Let me tell you. Get it together, hon. Get it together.
Michelle.
Get it together.
Get some order. Let's get some order. All right, so...
There's my evidence, honey boo-boo. Now check that.
Okay, Mr. McCoy, I want to understand one thing now. I asked you, were you a licensed makeup artist?
I've been, Your Honor, no, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a licensed makeup artist, but I've been doing it for over 20 years. I work out of my house. I've worked with so many big named, you know, performers, entertainers, and worked events. So it's like I'm good at what I do.
So why didn't you bother to ever get a license?
Well, you know, I just got busy. So, you know, I didn't ever think that I would need to.
Let's talk about evidence. Trennis shows the court red, irritated eyes, and even shows the DM exchange where she reached out to McCoy about her allergic reaction. But instead of taking responsibility, McCoy responds with a casual yikes. Even more shocking, McCoy posted a meme on social media that seemed to mock Trennis. This raises an important question. Is this behavior professional? Should social media posts be considered when assessing a service provider's professionalism? How would you feel if a service provider publicly mocked you after you raised a concern?
So do you live in a state where a license is required?
I live in a state where it's not required. It's not required in Texas.
So you have your Instagram page up as your marketing?
Yes. Looks by Leroy.
Looks
Let's get
by
into
Leroy.
it. Yes.
I love an L word.
Yes.
I love that.
Leroy.
Leroy. Yes, honey.
That's what
Okay.
the L stands for, honey.
You're just a
Loser.
wannabe. You're such a wannabe.
I'm not a wannabe, honey.
Honey,
I'm
clean up that
actually-
mess
Okay,
before you try to
let's
come
look
for
Look at
me.
this. Hey, I'm pink one, you pink
let's
too.
get some order. Let's get some order.
Coming up.
Well, you agreed
She-
to do her service.
I did. I did because I was like, because I feel bad for her. Just like right now, looking like a little poodle, a sad poodle over there on top of her head.
You over here looking like Barney, but okay.
And later.
What did he do? He put roses on the floor.
Oh, he had the
How can I
roses
take
on the
him
floor and
serious?
everything?
Just trying to make it a nice Valentine's Day. Like, well,
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Trinice Carter, who is suing her lash technician, Leroy McCoy, for causing an eye infection.
What is that evidence you have?
This is the evidence of the
That's
weed
what he
glue
used?
that he used. And after
Let me see that,
doing
Sean.
research, we actually found that it's not good to use or safe to use around the eye.
Can
and
you
it
please
does
hand up
pull.
all of your evidence?
Yes, I sure can. Here's my red eyes. And here's me sliding into his DM. And then he replies and says, yikes. Okay, Nicki Minaj. And here is the meme of him subbing me after I slid into his DM to let him know my eyes were irritated.
He sub.
So as if he sent a subliminal message and posted it on his Instagram story.
If the shoe
subbing
fits,
me.
wear it.
Oh, is that what?
Damn
Did
right I'm
you know
aware. I'm
that's
Cinderella,
what it was
honey.
called?
You got me on the sub. I thought she
Like,
said snub.
Snub.
but-
I understood snub.
It's time to address the elephant in the room, McCoy's lack of a license. He admits to not being licensed, but claims to have years of experience working with big names in the industry. The judge is skeptical, pressing McCoy to explain why he chose to use weave glue instead of eyelash glue. The courtroom is buzzing with tension as McCoy attempts to justify his decisions. But is experience alone enough to make up for not following safety standards? Could his reputation be at risk here, even though his clients may not have had reactions before? What do you think? Does McCoy have a valid defense?
So, Ms. Carter, I'm looking at your evidence here. I can see that your eyes are quite red. And then I see that you sent a message. Just wanted to let you know I got a really bad allergic reaction last night. You show him the picture of your eyes, and you write back, Mr. McCoy, yikes. And then you say you probably shouldn't be using the weave bonding glue on the lashes. It doesn't sound like to me you were coming for him very hard in these messages. You were simply saying, I don't think you should be using this. How did this escalate to you deciding to sue?
Well, it actually escalated to me deciding to sue is because he posted on his Insta story after I literally slid in his DM. He posted on his Insta story sending a subliminal meme towards me instead of tagging me. And yeah.
Oh, so the
Then I looked-
subliminal meme was, oh, you're a customer? Please enlighten me on how to do my job correctly. Was that directed towards Ms. Carter, Mr. McCoy?
Your Honor, it wasn't directed towards her. It was something that I was just in the moment and I wanted to post because I'm a hard-working man, you know, and I just don't like, I didn't like how she was coming towards me. She was already negative, and she was just negative, and she was just like she bum rushed me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't appreciate it.
Well, you agreed to do her service.
I did because I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead because I feel bad for her. Just like right now, looking like a little poodle, a sad poodle over there on top of her head.
You over here looking like Barney, but okay.
Anyways, at the end of the day, I gave her the service, and she wants to cry wolf to me. That's not my responsibility. And mind you, I told you, I tell all my clients, I'm letting them know what I'm using. So I told her, I said, you know, I'm going to use the hair glue. Is that okay? Because I use it all the time. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. I got to go to this place, and I got to look good, but just, you know, try to hurry up. So that's what I did.
As we reach the judgment, the judge sides with Trinice Carter, ruling in her favor. McCoy is ordered to pay $450 to cover her medical expenses. The judge was clear, just because something works for others doesn't mean it's safe for everyone, especially when it involves something as sensitive as your eyes. In the end, McCoy's lack of transparency and failure to follow proper procedures cost him. But what about the broader implications? Could this case set a precedent for other beauty professionals? How should non-licensed service providers approach their work with clients? Let us know what you think.
You took the client on, yes or no?
That is correct.
You agreed to provide a service, that is correct.
That's correct.
Is it your assertion that because she was in a rush or kind of caught you at a time when you were busy and you said bum rush, is that an excuse to not provide a full service if you take the full money?
Well, that's where you're wrong, Your Honor, because I provided the full service. She got her face beat. She had the eyelashes. I told her exactly what I was putting on her.
You didn't tell me, sir.
Anything
I
else?
asked you.
Excuse me, she's talking to me, not you. So let's
okay,
check
Mr.
that.
McCoy, I'm trying to give you a break
Check
because
yourself.
I'm trying to give you a chance to make it make sense to me why you chose to use weave glue instead of eyelash glue for eyes. And you've got a lot of smart talk. I'm just hoping that's backed up by smart business practices.
Yes.
Which I don't see. So, you're going to tell me why I'm wrong, and I'm listening because I want to know why you believed your choice was right.
My choice was right because I even told her that she doesn't have pictures of the messages or anything like that, but I even told her when she got there.
Do you have pictures of the messages?
I don't, Your Honor. But I will just say that I did let her know that, I don't have the other product as far as the lash glue, but I do use the wig glue,
Oh,
and
where's that message? Do you have that, Miss Carter? You
No,
say he
I
told
don't
you
have
that in
that
advance.
message.
Did he tell you that in advance? Because
No,
that
he
wasn't
did
your
not.
testimony.
No, he
Your
did not.
testimony was you were getting your eyelashes
How
done
she
and you
lie?
had your eyes blinking, and when you kind of looked up, you realized it was weave glue and not eye glue.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So are
Your
you
Honor.
testifying that he told you in advance that he didn't have the eye glue product, or he did?
No, he didn't tell me in
All right,
advance.
I've heard enough. Now you've got maybe a process that you've decided to use, and maybe people you've used it on have not been affected. But that does not in any way prohibit you from being liable to someone who it does affect. And it is obvious it affected Miss Carter. It gave her a reaction. Her eyes were red. I was happy when you told me I was wrong, because I was wanting you to tell me how I was wrong, because what I already knew as judge of this court is you were dead wrong for using that eye glue. And because of that, judgment for the plaintiff for $450. Court is adjourned.
As the case unfolds, we hear from Norton, who explains the tense situation leading to the breakup. He says that BS was upset because he hadn't set a wedding date after 5 years of being together. She locked him out, changed the locks, and when Norton went to retrieve his things, he claimed she'd thrown everything out. What's more shocking is that BS says she gave Norton ample time to collect his items, even providing him with a solid deadline. So, whose side are you on? Should BS have been more understanding? Or was she right to get rid of the gym equipment after months of waiting?
Coming up,
You were coming to get gym equipment at 10:30 at night,
I work during the day, Your Honor.
all the way till 10:30 at night.
Absolutely. I work at a hardware store. I have to close.
So I see here that she's giving you consistently until May 31st to get your things. May 31st, May 31st. So what prevented you?
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. Don Norton claims he can no longer exercise because his ex-fiancée kicked him and his gym equipment to the curb. Niecy Bowles says she warned Mr. Norton what would happen, but he didn't listen.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Norton versus Bowles. Mr. Norton, you are suing Ms. Bowles for $654.86 for gym equipment you say she threw away after you all broke up.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Norton provides evidence in the form of text messages that show BS agreed to give him a chance to pick up his gym equipment. But when he tried to collect it, she didn't make it easy, saying he could only do it at late hours. There's a question here. If you agree to give someone time to get their belongings, but they fail to act within a reasonable time frame, do you have the right to dispose of their items? BS claims she was left with no other choice after months of waiting. What's your take? Should she have been more patient, or was it time to let go?
Explain what happened to the court.
Put simply, we had an argument on Valentine's Day. Nisi was expecting me to propose, or actually to set a date for our wedding, which I did not. She was despondent by that and needed some time alone. In response, I went to stay with my mother for a couple of days. When I came back, she had locked the doors, changed the locks, and locked the garage.
You were living together at the time?
We were.
Whose name was on the lease?
Hers.
So, Nisi, you look like you are over it. What is your response to Mr. Norton's claims that you broke up because he wouldn't set a wedding date?
Because we are together 5 years and we were engaged for 3 years. We are engaged more than we've been dating for. And of course, I'm 41 years old. My clock is ticking. I was expecting him to set a date for our wedding. And what did he do? He put roses on the floor.
Oh, he had the
How can I
roses
take
on the
him
floor and
serious?
everything? And you thought you were going to get a date for the wedding and he never said anything?
He never said anything.
I was just trying to make it a nice Valentine's Day.
Coming up,
Just waste
Right.
my time and then go for a younger girl.
When does your visa run out?
You brought the visa up into it?
It's the only thing that makes sense, Your Honor.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between exes Don Norton and Nisi Bowles over trash gym equipment.
So the issue then becomes you're suing her because you say she disposed of your gym equipment.
That's
What
correct.
happened to the gym equipment?
We did agree upon me removing the equipment, but she made
When
things
did you agree on that?
over text.
Things get more heated when BS admits that she threw the equipment out, despite previously setting a deadline. She tells the court she gave Norton enough time, and after the deadline passed, she was forced to clear out the garage. But Norton feels betrayed, believing she took advantage of his lack of a truck and didn't give him enough time. The question here is, should people be given extended time after breakup to pick up their personal items? Or is there a limit? What do you think? Who's in the wrong here?
Do you have those texts?
I do.
I'd like to see them, please. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Hey, Don, when will you be able to pick up your gym stuff? Oh, you asked him. Not sure yet. What's the rush? That's you.
Correct.
It's already been a month. You trying to get rid of me like that? Laugh out loud. Okay, Wednesday, 10:30 p.m.-ish. I'm not falling for that again. So you were coming to get gym equipment at 10:30 at night,
I work during the day, Your Honor.
all the way till 10:30 at night?
Absolutely. I work at a hardware store. I have to close.
So I see here that she's giving you consistently until May 31st to get your things. May 31st, May 31st. So what prevented you?
I did not have access to a truck. That was my cousin. He was going to be there to help me pick that stuff up.
So how long after he moved out did you end up giving his stuff away?
3 months. I just put it on the curb like I promised to.
Oh, you told him it's going on the curb at this date.
I told him for 1 month. I told him, please, you have the deadline till May 31st. After that, I will put all your stuff just on the curb on the street. I couldn't do anything with my garage.
An
because it
hour
was
garage?
full of-
The 5 years? What are you talking about?
Hold on, Mr. Norton. You just got really upset.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Why this passion didn't translate into a wedding date?
I was trying to become a better person. I was trying to do better.
The final judgment in this case is delivered by Judge Lauren Lake, who sides with BS, dismissing Norton's case. The judge ruled that BS gave Norton sufficient time to retrieve his equipment, and after 3 months, she was within her rights to dispose of it. The court sees this as a case of miscommunication and poor timing, rather than malicious intent. But does this ruling send a message to those in similar situations? Is there a right way to handle ex-partner possessions after a breakup? How would you handle it if you were in BS's shoes?
And
It's a lie. You was never gonna marry me. You was always just wanted to get comfortable in my house, just to get back on your feet, just waste my
Right.
time and then go for a younger girl.
When does your visa run out?
You brought the visa up into it?
It's the only thing that makes sense, Your Honor. Her visa runs out
But
next
that's
year.
5 years you all were together. 3
Correct.
years you were engaged. I don't see her in one text message talking about, oh, but my visa. It's you trying to get back in that house because you become so accustomed to having your cake and eating it too. The only problem is now that this gym equipment is gone, you might have your cake and you might eat it too, but you ain't gonna have no gym equipment to work it off. You had 3 months to get it. She gave you a solid 30 days to come pick it up. And she said it was going on the curb. And this is in writing. For that reason, my judgment is for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant.
The final judgment has been made, Norton's case is dismissed, and BS is free from any further liability. But what lessons can be learned here? It's clear that communication and respect for timelines are key when dealing with personal property after a breakup. As for Norton, it's a hard lesson about time management and ensuring things are done promptly. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.